BM Pro Media, we specialize in delivering quality, professional, and cinematic wedding videos that you'll cherish for a lifetime. Your wedding day is one of the most important moments of your life, and every moment deserves to be captured in stunning detail. Our team captures every emotion, every glance, and every special moment, turning them into beautiful memories with the highest attention to detail. From the vows to the dance floor, we tell your love story with a cinematic touch that is truly one of a kind. BM Pro Media, where quality, professionalism, and cinematic storytelling comes together. Book us today to capture your perfect day.
All right, welcome back to BM Talks to Them. Here I have a very special guest. This guy was on episode 22 and he had a lot of buzz. There was a lot of noise about him. You know, Hubert, welcome to the podcast. How you doing?
What's up with it, man?
I actually want to ask you, why did you apply to come on Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Ole and Molly?
Yeah, so I watched the show. Been watching it for several months, and I was like, that seemed interesting. If you know me, I've talked about it on my podcast. I've talked to my friends. Like everybody should always be open to any experience when it comes to dating. Never cut yourself off because you never know when you're gonna find somebody. And so for me, not that I was expecting to find love, I wasn't putting that on that. I thought it'd be a interesting or fun experience. So I was like, hey, I'll sign up. If I get chosen, I'll go out there and just see what the experience brings.
Yeah, because I remember when I called you and I asked you some questions. You know, I asked you what's your type, your the age range that you date, and I asked you as well if you're looking for love, and you said yeah, you're really looking for love. But when you came on the show, how was that feeling stepping on that stage, like with the lights and the cameras? Like, how was the feeling?
Um, I don't know, man. I like I'm in sales, right? So I'm used to being in front of people that I don't know, strangers. I don't think too much about it. I think having my own podcast, so that was I think that kind of also helps prepare you to be in front of a camera, just like because you know you're gonna get feedback from people, good and bad. Um, so yeah, like I I don't think I thought about it too much, and that probably came off in my demeanor, where people were like, I seemed like I was disinterested or
Mm.
uh, didn't want to be there. Like it's just I was treating it like every other day. Like, hey, if you're not talking to me, I'm not paying attention to what's going on. And yeah, like I make faces, and so like the funniest thing about it is like just hearing or just seeing the feedback, right? Or then my friends coming to me and be like, "Man, what are they talking about?" or whatever, and being like, "That was just like everybody that knows me knows like that was just me being me." I wasn't up there trying to cause a stir or to be different to like get a reaction. That was just me, like everyday Hubert, just chilling, like not really not concerning myself about what
Right.
other people are doing.
So, how's dating for you? Like, how's it been?
Dating's good, bro. You know, coming on the show, you know, is interesting because like it's not like I wasn't actively dating before I came to the show. So of course, people I'm dating will will see it and then they have comments or feelings around it, but I, I've 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 never had a problem finding. someone to date or finding a partner, uh, against popular opinion on in the comments. That's not something that I like. It's not that I came on the show because that was like my last chance at finding love or something. Um, I just was like, hey, this will be a cool experience. Let me see what comes from it. But yeah, no, dating's what it always has been for me. Pretty easy, pretty um, fruitful. I'll put it that way, fruitful.
So I think a question that everybody's willing to ask, wants me to ask as well, is because a lot of people spoke about how you kind of seem like you think you're too good for for the girls.
Yeah.
So do you think that you're the prize?
Do I think I'm the prize? I think everybody should feel like they're the prize. Um, what is that like an active thought of mine? Probably not. Um, I don't get what people were saying there. I think for me, my demeanor, my how I carry myself has always been that of someone that is confident, and not really intimidated by anyone or anything. And so when you come up when I think I think a lot of things go into it. Like like I'm not going to overreact. Like you like when certain women came up there, you can see all like, oh, my face would tell you when I initially looked at them whether I thought they were attractive. If I didn't, my I, I really have a reaction.
Which one of the ladies that was lining up was you feeling the most on that episode?
Um, I don't know that I was feeling anyone most. I think if we are talking about who might I have been like most compatible with, of those ladies, it would probably be um, Melissa. And I guess that showed in like how far we got. Um, but like I said, you're not learning a lot in that experience because it's such a short amount of time to learn something about somebody. So if we're just talking about initial like physical attraction and answering those specific questions, I guess it would be Melissa. Yeah,
So have you always been this picky?
yeah, yeah.
So most of your life you've always been
Ever since I was a kid, like
right.
I think part of it is like I grew up with a mom that's very my mom's a Virgo, and Virgos are apparently very critical and very observant. Um, but also like I just observe people. So I've never been taught to accept things that I don't like or don't want. And so I that's in every aspect of my life. So like even with partners, like I'm not going to settle because society tells you that you have to settle. Or that hey, you're at this age or you have a kid and or whatever you have to choose what what comes to you.
Right.
No, um,
So
I
you have kids, right? You have
have one. Yeah, I have
yeah,
one.
okay, you got one kid.
Yep,
Now, obviously, you said you're 37, right?
yep. Be 38. And
Okay, so you're turning 38.
yep,
And you do still want a partner. Do you want to get married one day?
yeah.
Yeah, so
I want whatever God has for me.
okay, okay. So at this age, right, at 37,
Hmm.
do you think you're gonna find your perfect someone at this age? The way that you're so picky.
Honestly, I don't think I'm that picky. I mean, I would ask you when you say picky, what do you mean picky?
So picky in the sense of like you finding so many things. It's mostly as well little things that shouldn't really matter. But for you, I feel like maybe some of the little things matter to you. So
Yeah,
you wanna
I think the little things matter to
yeah.
me.
So the
The
little
little
things
things
matter.
should matter. Um, like if let's say we go down the line of the ladies, right? Um, with the first young lady, I want to say her name was Sandra. Um, she talked about being showered with gifts,
Gifts, yeah.
right? I don't think anybody should have like put those type of expectations on their partner. Like there are certain men that they're going to shower you with gifts or whatever because they lack in other areas. When I think, or that's just how they show love. That's not typically how I show love. Is like I show love through quality time, through touch, through acts of service.
Right.
So gifts don't really mean a lot. Like to me, I think sometimes when people are showering you with gifts, it's because they don't have the energy to give you other uh, things of themselves. So that just wasn't an alignment piece. The second young lady, I was not physically attracted. Sweet girl, but physically, if I don't feel anything physically, where are we gonna go, right?
Right.
That was the case for her, the young lady from New York that was like a tax professional. Physically, there wasn't an attraction there. With Johika, the person that made me go viral, there were a lot of things outside of just like her hesitating or her wearing a wig. Like, and I want to be clear.
So I actually I want to speak about that as well, bro.
Yeah.
The wig thing, right? Is that a big issue for you?
So if someone wears lace fronts all the time, yeah, it would be a big issue for me. I don't like lace fronts. I think lace fronts are, I'll say it to them blue in the face. I don't think there's a such thing as a good lace front. I haven't seen one. Yeah. So like,
Wait.
I haven't seen one. Like you can see the lace, and so for me, I don't like wigs. I make fun of old ladies that wore wigs. Like I don't like wigs, and so I prefer my women to wear their hair natural. I understand why women do wear lace fronts or wigs. Like some people,
Why do you think they wear it?
some of them are wearing it for protective, like for protection for their hair because they don't want to put a lot of like heat and things of that nature on their hair. Some people are wearing it because they have medical conditions. Some people don't have the time. I've dated people that are in career fields where they just don't have time to do their natural hair all the time, right?
So you've dated girls that wear weave.
Yeah. I don't.
So
Me saying I don't care, I don't particularly like weave, doesn't mean I won't date you because you wear a weave. Now, if you're wearing lace fronts and wigs all the time, it's probably gonna be an issue. But like, if you wear a weave every once in a while, if we're going to a formal event, some big event, and you put in a weave, am I gonna be mad about it? No. And I think that was a big thing. That was a like I was saying I don't particularly like weaves. I don't like wigs at all. And so that even though like she looked fire in her outfit, the wig was actually detracting from the overall look to me.
now, Hubert. So you're so you're saying that she dressed well, but the wig destroyed everything for you.
It didn't destroy it. Like if that destroyed it, then I would have popped it immediately. No.
So how did you feel when she took that off? The moment that everyone's been
I was
speaking
like,
about.
you shouldn't have came out here with the wig on in the first place. You look fire without the wig. Like the hair goes with the outfit. Me and Johika talked about this afterwards. Like, she said the wig was not custom. She said it was lifting beforehand. So like, not to like litigate it because I don't really care about that much about people like me being wrong that there was a braid there. That wasn't why I popped the balloon. I popped the balloon because she hesitated. I already had my own hesitations because of the things that I
But
mentioned.
yeah, yes, of course, yeah. Because I remember you did say yeah, she hesitated, and then you said there's other things as well.
Yeah.
But my question is, why did you feel that you had to say that?
Why did I feel I had to say that?
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, you're hesitating about me, but I also had my own hesitations. So yeah, it's best that I pop the balloon.
Okay.
So I
Okay,
was
so you
explaining.
just
Because if
yeah,
I
so
say
just
I already had my own hesitations as well, then they're gonna be like, oh,
right,
well, what are the hesitations? Let's go ahead
right.
and tell you what my hesitations are.
Okay. So you're
Yeah,
just basically being real. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. But I mean, obviously, the way that social media took it, how did you feel after? You know, like seeing all this go viral and how everyone's speaking about you. I know there's a lot of people came on your Instagram page and they're commenting and, You know, you probably got a lot of DMs as well.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you still stand by what you said, and do you feel like maybe you should have, you know, said it in a different way? How do you feel after social media came at you?
Uh, I don't know those people. The people that know me um, didn't feel any type of way. Like if someone that was close to me um, came to me and was like, Hubert, that was offensive, or that was like hurtful, or something like, well, then maybe I would have taken it to heart. But like one person admitted that they weren't even talking to me from their real page. They were using a fake page to talk crap to me. So like I like come on. Like I can't be concerned about people I don't know. Like if it was, and the thing is, like if it wasn't on my page, I didn't see it. So like it would be like somebody like mentioning me, and then I go to like the shade room because somebody I know commented, and
Right.
then like I might see something one off, but like I wasn't reading those comments because they are strangers. I don't know these people. They don't know me. They have no context of anything that's going on in the show, what goes into the show. So like for me, I'm not gonna put too much stock in people feeling some type of way because you were there when she took off the wig. I was like, oh, we're going viral because she took.
So you already knew what was coming.
Yeah, yeah. So like, um,
But because I mean, after when she took it off, you was like, I felt like, could you have got your balloon back?
no, no. Um, and like I said, all due respect, I've said this many times. All due respect to Johika, dope woman, lovely woman. She went out her way to check on me multiple times during that week. There are other things that also came out after the fact, like during her stint on stage, that would have been a pop. So like, no, I didn't want my balloon back. I think she looked better without her wig on, but like, I'm also not that shallow of a person that like I was popping it because of the wig. Remember, like I didn't. She came out. I knew it was a wig when she came out with it. Like so, but yeah, like I have a thing about number of children that I want in my home at a given time. She has three children already. I have one. My max number of children is three. So we're
Okay.
already four. So that's a no. She lives in Fort Lauderdale. I can't leave the state of Illinois. Otherwise, I would lose custody of my child. I don't want to live in Florida also. And I know she mentioned like moving to Vegas. I wouldn't want you to do that. Like as a father, I wouldn't want her to uproot her kids away from her kid's father. You know what I'm saying? So like those things are no's. Like that's a pop. So yeah. So no, I didn't want the balloon back. Love her though.
Okay.
She's great. She's a great person. But
I
I
mean,
see us being friends, but like
right. I
romantically.
mean, she's happy with her match. It all worked out, you know. And her match was actually very appreciative of her, you know, her taking off the wig, and he thought that. I mean, he liked her before all of this played out, anyways. You know, this wig stuff. So
But
you was very much in the show. You was interested. You wasn't uninterested because obviously everyone's commenting about how you was making faces all the time, left and right, and up and down,
yeah, so
and
like
then trying to get our
again,
guys to
I
pop.
think
People were saying that as well.
yeah, I think I have I've said this, like I think I have ADD or ADHD as an adult. So like if
Okay.
you are literally what I would have been doing if if I wasn't on stage was this. I would be in my phone. Like I get talked to this about this all the time with people I'm dating is that I'm
Right.
always in my phone, right? And so I couldn't be in my phone when when once I popped the balloon, I'm just standing there idly,
Right.
right? And so if I don't pop the balloon, I don't really care what you talking about with the other dudes. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right,
Like,
right. I guess that's what, but that's what a lot of people were saying as well. Like you was all the way back there, but your head just kept spinning, and just it's always like your head was looking for problems where you people say you wasn't involved in other people's
oh, like when I
growth.
would make faces about Danny.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah,
always
so
looking back, trying to get
I
involved, and it's like,
yeah. So let's talk about that because I don't watch reaction shows because look, I laugh. I like to laugh at shit, right? And so um when Danny was talking to, I want to say her, Valicia, right?
yeah,
I made the face like
right,
it wasn't because I thought Valicia wasn't attractive or like she shouldn't be praised. I just felt like he was laying it on really thick for somebody for someone that he had just met and that had popped his balloon. So like I was like, bro, what is you saying down there? Like
right,
also you were on stage with Danny. He could be long winded. So I'm like, bro, shut up. Like let's move on. She don't pop the balloon. You think she attractive, that's cool. Chop it
right.
up. Like she said no. Like move on. And you look like a goddess and all this. Okay, brother. That was what the faces were. It wasn't at her. Like
Right. See, that's the thing. The internet all think that you are. It's all targeted to the girls, and that's
no,
why
I'm like
places
that
like
with anybody. When somebody just be saying like, if I feel like you just saying shit to be saying it, I'm be like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, um, so yeah, that was what that face was about. It wasn't, and like that's no shade at Danny. Like if that's how he feel, I just felt like, bro, you landed on real thick for this woman that you just met. When again, you was real interested in the first three women. So damn, you like everybody? Like that's how just like everybody was like Micah, didn't like nobody. So like I'm like, all right, bro.
so. How's the dynamics with all of you guys? Right? Are you all do you all speak? Because obviously, so many episodes that we have, a lot of the
Mhm.
guys they become good friends and they make a group chat and they all just speak about the experience. Do you lot like communicate with each other still?
You mean the guys and the girls or both?
Just the guys, all of you guys.
I have not talked to Micah. I followed everybody. Uh, I think everybody followed me back. Um, everybody cool to me. Like I don't have no beef with nobody. The guys who matched, kudos to them.
Yeah.
Guys that didn't, join the club. But like, yeah, like I have my own set of friends, so like
Right.
I like it's not like we best buddies. Like, but
Right.
like I for sure don't got no beef with nobody. Um, and I wish those brothers all the best. Like some of them have talked about wanting to come on my podcast, so that might happen. But yeah, like we cool. I ain't got no beef with nobody.
Okay.
I don't beef with people. So
Okay. So just imagine that this didn't happen,
mhm.
and you're coming here on the show knowing that this is what could happen. Would you have acted the same?
Yeah, I'm gonna be me all the time, bro. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna switch it up to make anybody feel comfortable with me. Like
Okay.
I'm me. I love being me. I think there were some mitigating factors into like maybe why my demeanor came off that way that day. But in general, I be chilling. Like I just be chilling. And like I be in my own world, having fun. Like I said, everybody was there. So
Right.
when the camera's off or whatever, everybody know I'm joking and cracking jokes and having fun. Like so how it came off, I don't know why. I look disinterested. Um, but also I just be really nonchalant and chilling about a lot of shit. It I think some people go on there and they be nervous, right? And so their nervousness looks like they're very attentive. They're very
Right.
like they're very still, right?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm relaxed, when you relax, you just doing You like,
moving your head and all that.
yeah, like
There we
swinging
go.
around,
That's
like,
exactly what you was doing.
yeah, like,
Okay. Let
yeah,
me
like,
read. Let me
go
read
ahead.
some comments that came about. Yeah. Somebody said Hubert is acting like someone forced him to sign up, swinging his hands like a little kid. He isn't even attractive or appealing. What do you make of that comment?
Okay. Like, um, one, I don't know what that person looked like. So, like, what I did notice, uh, throughout the last week and a half or whatever, is that a lot of people like to throw stones in glass houses. So, people were talking about me being unattractive. A lot of the people giving me advice, not attractive. So, like, a lot of people talking behind private pages, talking about behind like photos that aren't them, or like you can't really see them. So like, okay, cool. Make your page public and let me see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But swing my arms like a little kid. Look, everybody got their things, their body movements, their mannerisms. So if that's how people feel, okay. But me being disinterested, look, if I didn't want to be there, I wouldn't have been there. For context, I had flew in the night before. I,
Yeah.
I was out to 4 a.m. Hanging out in Scottsdale. Shout out to Oasis. And I was watching football all day. So I was tired by the time we filmed, but like as far as me being disinterested, I'm not somebody that does things if they don't want to do them. Like I'm quick to be like, hey, I ain't feeling it, so I ain't gonna show up. Like y'all not losing money by me not being there, right? So
All right.
if I ain't want to be
Someone
there,
else
then
said.
okay.
Someone else said. I hope Hubert is reading these comments.
I didn't.
Did you read some of the comments on YouTube?
Nah, not really. I left a comment saying, "Hope y'all enjoying the show," but
All
like,
right.
it's too many comments. Like, and again, I've never been a person that care about the opinions of strangers. Like, you
All right.
don't know me, so cool. That's what the show's for. People are going to comment. I think the funny thing about this is if Johika don't take off the wig, I don't think this is an issue, to be honest. And so,
So you think because of that moment is what brought you to the
yeah,
to the
like,
light?
yeah, like, I don't think I said anything. Like, I watched the show. I think, I don't know his name, the bald head dude from Cleveland. Like,
Yeah.
there been people on the show that have said way more detail, way more harsh comments, like relative, because everything's subjective. There were comments made on our show that were harsher than what I said. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about a specific thing that happened to not be what that actually was. But yeah, like,
Okay. There were, one more comment. Somebody said Hubert, and they were laughing. They said he was so insecure, triggered when he realized his pockets couldn't handle a woman.
let's be real. I have two mortgages, so I own a home in Chicago. I own a home in South Georgia, where I'm from, where my mom lives. Like my
Okay,
mom lives in a house,
that's good.
right?
That's good.
I work in tech sales. If you know anything about tech sales, you know how much money you
Getting
make.
that
And
money.
I'm not an SMB rep. I'm not a mid market rep. And I've been at my company going on 6 years.
Right.
So it wasn't about my pockets being hurt. I just came back from a college football game. I just went to the Georgia Bama game. If you ever bought tickets to those games, they not cheap. I since March probably been on a plane at least twice a month. Several of those trips out of the country. Like I went to Mexico City. I went to Cartagena twice, once for a birthday, friend's birthday, once, just for myself. Been in Panama.
So yeah, we get it. So you're doing well for yourself basically.
Yeah,
So
like
money's not really an issue for you.
yeah, it wasn't that just that that phrase like I could tell she wanted somebody to shower her with gifts without anything. Like even when Danny asked her like, "What are you doing as a partner to and like make your partner want to do these things?" Not like, "Hey, what are you going to do something?" Because she said, "Quid pro quo." Are you going to do something sexual? Like, no, as a partner, how do you show up as a partner that makes me want to do these things? She couldn't even answer that question. And so I could tell her mindset around that was off. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right, bro. Well, it was good having you on this platform to clear some stuff out, clear the
Yeah.
air. There's a lot of things being said about you, and I think people just need to get to know you. Obviously,
Yeah.
your
People
demeanor
it's
is
funny, bro,
is
'cause
definitely something else.
people see me everywhere. Like I got saw last night when I was at a
Oh,
spot.
so people are recognizing you, yeah?
Yeah, so like I went out the Friday after the show
Yeah.
to this tequila event, and I'm on the phone talking to my friend that's showing up. Some girl like pointed at me, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's me. Please relax." Somebody tapped me later on, like, "Hey, can you see my braids?"
Oh.
I was like, "Actually, yes, I can see your braid."
Oh, yeah.
Um, I was playing flag football today because I'm in a flag football league, so that's why I was also tired. Like I had to fly out from Phoenix, come back to my game the next morning. The girl was on the field was like, "Hubert."
And that's another thing as well. A lot of the girls were saying, this guy's name is Hubert. Hubert? How can he be
Look,
talking? His name is Hubert.
yeah, I can't help that I'm named after my dad and his dad. Like, sorry that y'all don't know y'all daddies and y'all not named after y'all daddies. I guess I don't know. Like, but yeah, that's a family name. I'm the third. So,
Hubert the third, okay?
yeah. So, yeah, I didn't choose my name. Like,
Right.
y'all, like that's always the funniest thing. Yeah, I named myself Hubert. I came out the womb and gave myself Hubert. Like, nothing about me screams Hubert. And so, other than I look like my dad and look like his dad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like people making fun of my name. Like the funny thing about it is like the things that people say. So to me, shows like a sign of lack of intelligence. Right? You're making fun of my name. I didn't choose my name. People saying, "Oh, he must like men" or whatever. Now, the fact that we are using like someone's sexuality to like be derogatory at somebody because you don't like how they come across, it's concerning. Like, no, I love women. I put out my podcast. I like women, love them, love black women. But to like say like I like men because I wasn't interested in all of the women, I didn't find all of the women attractive is a wild bar. But internet go internet. So
Right.
yeah.
All right, bro. Well, I think this brings us to the end of the podcast. It was good catching up and getting to hear your story. Hopefully, the internet can see the real you now. Do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, check out Hubert Knows Best Pod on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You never know where you're gonna see me. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming. And so just tune in, take me for face value. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And trust me, I'm not here. What I will say is I appreciate all those young ladies that came up there. It is very hard to come up there. Like when y'all told me I was gonna be in the lineup, I was like, because like walking up there and being like I seen how to like I just watched the episode from this past week.
Yeah.
That shit be rough. Like they pop oh boy, but all them girls popped the balloon before he walked on the stage for real.
Right.
Like that, and that's the shit that killed me. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I popped Crystal's balloon, when I felt bad because she was so nice, so I was like, I'm not gonna just pop
Right.
people's balloon when they walk on stage because like now being here and seeing that, like I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Like even
Right.
if I'm not attracted, I'll give it a little bit of time, like just to hear them out as
Right.
people. But yeah, that shit rough. So kudos to those ladies for being brave enough to walk up there and have men that they do not know picking them apart or finding reasons that they don't like them, talking about the braids under their wigs that don't exist, talking about their pedicures, talking about their standards for men, whatever the case may be. That shit's hard. So kudos to them. I hope everybody finds love with their match or with whoever. But yeah, Hubert gonna keep being Hubert though.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Make sure you follow us both on Instagram, me myself at artist_BM. Follow Hubert, and we will catch you next time.